Breaking news.
I have new merch. I've got this new one designed by my good friend Michael Shantz. It says, "Hell yeah, brother."
Hell yeah, brother.
And the Listen to New Metal shirt, as well as all my other designs. And you can check all of those out at the link in the description of this video. All right, my friends, it is time for another edition of one of my favorite segments, songs that didn't hold up or that did hold up. This time we're going to tackle the 2010s, a very hit or miss decade. A lot of great music in the 2010s, a lot of terrible music in the 2010s as well. We will go through a list of some songs from the 2010s and we will ask ourselves, did they hold up or not? And let's start with one of my personal favorites, Under and Over It by Five Finger Death Punch, Pride of Las Vegas. Let's check it out. Okay, right off the bat, I can't even tell exactly what they're wearing, but just looking at the silhouettes, I see Jason's got some sort of boot cut pants with some sort of straps or chains or something hanging off the knees. I'm on board. Ivan wearing like house shoes with plaid shorts cut between the knee and the ankle. In other words, Ivan Moody wearing plaid shants. All right. You ain't heard this song till you heard it come out of a Bluetooth speaker in a Sherman tank. I believe it. A lot of tankers listen to Five Finger Death Punch from what I understand. Okay, here we go. More attitude. You gotta do this when you listen to this song. Hell yeah, brother. Go. All right, look at that. The man pulling up in his Lambo or whatever that is. The party house they rented in Vegas.
Did you hear the one about me being a punk? Did you hear the one about me being a drum?
Ah, just makes me feel like such a badass to sing along to that. All I ever wanted to do was just look all those jerks that bullied me in school. All I wanted to do was just look them in the face and say, "Did you hear the one about me being a punk?" I bet you didn't, because I'm not a punk. You fucking butthole. Now give me back my lunch money.
Did you hear about the money, how it made me change? So funny to me, all the time that they waste.
I wonder how many of these girls were like left over from the Avenged Sevenfold Beast and the Harlot shoot 7 years earlier, just waiting for their chance to be a butt rock video vixen another time.
What about me giving a shit? 'Cause if I ever did, I don't remember it.
Did you hear the one about me giving a shit? Because if I ever did, I don't remember it. Oh yeah, buddy, take this job and shove it. So I want to tell my boss over at the cardboard box plant. I listen to Five Finger Death Punch on my $10 7-Eleven earbuds on my job at the cardboard box plant. I just want to tell that guy, take this job and shove it. That's what Ivan would do. How many San Bernardino strippers did they rent for this? Whose tattoos are this? This looks like a local MMA fighter, you know, from like Davenport, Iowa in 2004. The full body tribal tattoos. Look at that. I got some space on my back. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this video into the tattoo shop and be like, just turn me into that motherfucker right there. That's the guy. All I ever wanted to be was that guy. Full body tribal tats, partying in a pool with a bunch of strippers from San Bernardino.
Did you hear the one about me playing the game? Selling my soul and changing
Selling my soul. Suck your what? Wait a minute. You can suck my, and then he didn't finish the sentence. What? Ah, God damn it. Now I'm never gonna know what he wanted me to suck. Come on, Ivan. We didn't go to college like you. We don't know. You gotta just spell it out for us. What do you want us to suck? Jeez, way to leave me hanging.
Do I care if you hate me? Do you want to know the truth? Say la vie, adios. Good
Say la vie, adios. Look at those babes. Get you a man that looks at you like Ivan looks at that stripper from San Bernardino wearing her Monster Energy hat on a 3/4 angle in the pool of that rented Vegas mansion. Maybe this is like a Looney Tunes, you know, where like Wile E. Coyote looks at Roadrunner and he like turns into like a chicken, like a drumstick. I feel like Ivan's looking at her, but she's turning into methadone. The belt-kini look. It is a look. They do look like Rock of Love girls. And I will say, anybody watching this that says they don't like that San Bernardino, i.e., motocross, fox racing, Rock of Love girl look from the mid-2000s, anybody that says that they didn't find that look hot as shit in the 2000s is fucking lying. You're lying. There has never been a better aesthetic for women than that. Bring back the fox racing, Rock of Love, skunk hair, motocross girlfriend aesthetic. Bring it back. If there's any justice in this world, that'll be the next big trend. If there is a God, please, all I'm asking, you can take my family. You can send a plague down on all the impoverished children of the third world. I'll take all of it. All I ask is you bring back the 2004 fox racing broho aesthetic. That's all I ask, God, please. Is that so much to ask? The tramp stamps, of course. Normalize whale tail, that's right. Reject modernity, embrace tradition, bring back the whale tail. That's all I ask for. Now, does this song hold up? Well, it depends who you ask. If you're a coastal elite soy boy, the answer is no. But for the rest of us, the answer is hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I just got one word for you, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Next up, Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charli XCX. Over 1 billion plays. If there's anybody that doesn't know this song, I just want to know, what rock have you been living under for the past 8 years? Because this one is inescapable. Classic video, too. Revolve, look at that. Browsing Revolve on her iPad in 2014. Ahead of the curve. My girl Iggy.
First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let them feel it.
10 out of 10 beat, 10 out of 10 video. Oh, you take that back. This is the only good Iggy Azalea song. You were wrong. I am an Iggy Azalea super fan. I will play some songs for you in a minute. I'm an Iggy Azalea super fan.
I'm so fancy.
The debut, not exactly the debut of Charli XCX, but pretty close. This was the song that really put her on the map. I have talked about her many times. I will continue to do so. She wrote and recorded the hook for this in like a fucking hour. That is how talented Charli XCX is. The goddess of hooks. Who else can throw together like an S-tier hook like this in 2 seconds?
I'm in the fast lane. From LA to Tokyo. Remember my name.
Charli's verse in a minute is so good too. Uh-oh, she said the R word. Who dat? I went on a first date with a girl at a karaoke bar where she did this song, but only the rap parts. Oh, that's rough. Oh, this verse is so fucking good. Fuck, god damn it, Charli XCX is so good. Listen to this verse.
Trash the hotel. Yeah, keep on turning it up. Classic expensive, you don't get to touch.
Now, for those of you dragging Iggy Azalea's name through the mud, I will have you know, underrated. This whole album she did, In My Defense, which is after she went independent, is actually fucking great. For example, this song, Freak of the Week with Juicy J. This album is actually brilliant. This is good. It's good shit. Anyway, I won't punish you guys by singing the praises of Iggy Azalea anymore. But does that song hold up? Fuck yes it does. It's a fucking great song. If you don't like Fancy, you have no soul, you hate fun, and you are dead to me. End of story. You're banished forever if you don't like Fancy. Next, we have the breakout pop punk boy band of 2014. 5 Seconds of Summer, She Looks So Perfect. Oh, I forgot he had the lip piercing. Man, I'm so jealous of that hair. This was like the very end of like when scene hair was like kind of sort of still acceptable. You know, like Never Shout Never and the Ready Set. Like not the full on scene hair, but the sort of tail end of it. And I'm jealous. All I ever wanted was a beautiful head of hair like that. Sadly, those days are long behind me.
We work too damn hard for this, just to give it up
Super catchy song. What a chorus. Look at this. Even this cashier's bopping. They're just having the time of their lives. How many 7th grade girls back then were just thinking, I hope they kiss. I hope they kiss. I do like this guy. I wonder what his aesthetic was. You know, any of these boy bands, I feel like they put a lot of effort into fine-tuning the persona of each one. You know, there's the nice guy, there's the bad boy. This guy looks like he's a 42-year-old lesbian from Dayton, Ohio, with his like skunk hair and the sleeveless flannel shirt. I feel like that was a misstep. Whatever the creative direction was, I feel like that was a misstep. Is this big on TikTok now? Seems like a TikTok song. Excuse me, I choked when I saw this inappropriate behavior from this young lady. Look at this. You see what 5 Seconds of Summer does to our children? I choked at the inappropriate behavior and more inappropriate behavior. It's kind of weird seeing a video with like, you know, high school kids taking off their clothes. I feel like maybe that was a mistake. It's kind of weird. I want to say that this song does hold up. However, do you guys know how bad this band is now? It is like shocking how bad 5 Seconds of Summer are now. Like, this sounds like royalty-free music from the fucking YouTube music library. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like competent, but there's nothing at all even slightly interesting about this. AI generated, exactly. Shockingly bland. As much as I think Looks So Perfect holds up, the fact that all their other music is so fucking absolutely dreadful cancels it out. So I'm sorry, 5 Seconds of Summer. The many years of dreadful Macy's pop that you put out cancels out all the good stuff. I'm sorry, it does not hold up. That's the rules. I make the rules. It's my final decision. Okay, a classic of 2017, I think. I don't even need to play the whole song. Who remembers Despacito?
I just have
As played by DJ Joe Biden.
one thing to say.
All right. Dance a little bit, Joe. Come on.
Dance a little bit, Joe. Come on.
I tell you what, if I had the talent of any one of these people, I'd be elected president by acclamation.
Whew, that was rough. DJ Joe Biden with his mega hit Despacito, classic of the 2010s. Next up, we have a scene hit of 2013, Shadow Moses by Bring Me the Horizon. This absolutely changed metalcore for the next few years. Absolutely. That riff, that's right. Almost every newer metalcore release still sounds like this album influenced them a lot, and it's been almost 10 years. Absolutely. This song is almost 10 years old, and every fucking shitty-ass, generic metalcore band on the fucking SiriusXM Octane is still chasing this song and this sound. This is how ahead of the curve Bring Me the Horizon is. Still chasing their shit. Still trying to get Bring Me the Horizon sloppy seconds from 10 years ago. That's where we stand. I like those like real ominous kind of synths in the background. Very faint, but you can hear them. I wonder how many monthly listeners Octane has. I just find it hard to believe it's more important than Spotify. It's not. SiriusXM has 34 million subscribers, and it's been declining a little bit. So in total, they have 34 million subscribers. Spotify has 188 million users. So Spotify is, what is that? Like 6 times bigger than SiriusXM. And, you know, that kind of tells you all you need to know about it. And Sirius has a lot of subs just from car sales, too. Yeah, exactly. I understand that rock people are boomers at this point, and they listen to a lot of Sirius XM. But just the facts, my friends, are that Spotify is a lot bigger than Sirius. And a lot of those Sirius XM subscribers are from, like, rental cars and shit like that. So the actual number of, like, engaged active listeners to SiriusXM is a lot lower even than that. So there you go. Fuck. I like that. Those are my kind of lyrics. Fuck. Ollie the lyricist. Ollie with the bars. Fuck. Pinch harmonics. Why is Bring Me the Horizon the only goddamn metalcore band to play pinch harmonics? Where are all the pinch harmonics in this world? That's what I want to know. This is Sempiternal. There it is. It's true, though. I'm not necessarily a fan of this album personally. You know, it's not really heavy enough for me, yet not poppy enough for me. So to me, this is sort of a little bit too down the middle for me personally. But still, with that being said, you cannot deny the impact of this album. It changed everything, redefined metalcore pretty much overnight. I remember even people that hated this band, because remember, only a few years before this, Bring Me the Horizon was a quote-unquote gay scene band, right? In the eyes of the people who make these rules. And this is the album that I think really changed a lot of people's opinions of them. Obviously, you know, they had sort of already changed with That's the Spirit and the one with the really long name. So they had already changed before this. But for whatever reason, this is the album that I think really turned heads for a lot of people, and especially this song. To this day, half of the genre is just chasing what they did 10 years ago. So does this song hold up? I think it does. I think if you deny this song, you are not my friend. That's what I think. I just realized every song that I picked for this edition, I like. Maybe I should have picked some bad songs. I didn't mean to. I accidentally picked a bunch of good songs, but that's okay. Speaking of some majestic 2013 metalcore, next up we have Hooligans by Issues. I have said a million words of praise for this band, and I will continue to say a million more words of praise for Issues, because this band is fucking incredible. And this was the peak of their early sort of sound, when they were still like a scene band. I almost feel like this was too ahead of its time. You know, it's got like the sort of 808s and stuff there, the kind of trap production, you know, and the new metal-y kind of riffs that are going to come in. I almost feel like it's actually a little bit ahead of the curve. This should come out now that this sort of thing is cool. Back when Ty was still DJing, this is probably like their most straightforward like metalcore song, actually. Love this chorus. What a great video too. So tight. What a great band. That's right. It's impossible to look cool on a turntable in a guitar band. It's true. Even worse, there was also a period when they played live. There was a period where Ty would play a keytar. You know, Ty is also into yo-yos and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Safe to say that this man does not give a fuck if he's willing to play keytar, yo-yo, and show off his Yu-Gi-Oh collections. I like this video. Just the boys skating behind the warehouse, goofing around with some cutie normie girls. Exactly. Look, back before all the girls in metalcore videos were like OnlyFans girls with face tattoos and stuff. Back when there were like normal girls in metalcore videos. What happened? What happened? Listen, nothing wrong with an OnlyFans girl, but can we just have some people in metalcore videos that look fucking normal? Is that too much to ask? What happened to guys in bands wanting to date a girl who looks like she works at PacSun? Wasn't that the dream? I remember years ago, every guy I knew in a band would say they wanted to date a normal girl. Now everyone wants to be with an OnlyFans girl. What's wrong with you people? This world has gone crazy. Again, we got Michael Bond here. Was there something going on here in 2013, 2014? Michael Bond also with the Dayton, Ohio lesbian look with his cut off flannel shirt. Was like the lesbian look cool back then? Was that cool? I don't know. Well, does this song hold up? You guys know my opinion on Issues. Easily the best band of this generation. I will go to my grave standing Issues. I will die for this band. Put me on the cross. If I have to die for their sins, that's a small price to pay. I'm willing to do it. Does this song hold up? Absolutely. Okay, last song we have. One of the big viral hits, maybe the last big viral hit of 2019, Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. I remember the first time I heard this, I was so confused. I think everyone was, right?
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the bag, horse stock is attached.
Just like her. This is how we all reacted the first time we heard this, right? We're like, what in tarnation is going on around here? What's a TikTok and what the ding dang old hell is this? Ain't nobody tell me this is happening.
Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. Can't nobody tell me.
It's a great song. It's a great song, and if you remember, there was quite a bit of drama around this. So this song blew up on TikTok, and this was before most people really knew what TikTok was or knew that people were like discovering music on it. So the song blew up on TikTok, and it got so popular so quickly that it went to #1 on the Billboard country charts. But some people decided that it wasn't country enough and wanted to remove it from the charts. And I'll give you one guess why they thought it wasn't country enough. Can you guess what that might be? Can you guess why did they think that Lil Nas X didn't belong on the country charts? Why do you think that is? No, this was before he was out. This is before people knew he was gay. So there can be only one reason why they didn't want Lil Nas X on the country charts. I'll let you guess what it might be. Oh, because he's black? What? No. Anyway, so then Billy Ray Cyrus said, well, I'll hop on this song. If Billy Ray Cyrus is on the song, will that make it country? And people had to begrudgingly admit that it is indeed a country song if Billy Ray Cyrus is on it. And that was the start of his career. You know, people thought he was going to be a one-hit wonder. Lots of people thought he was going to be a one-hit wonder. But obviously that was not true. That was the start of a, very successful career. He's continued to have one viral hit and one viral moment after the next. I think he's clearly a legit star now. I saw him, my wife worked at Amazon at the time for AWS in Seattle. We saw him at the AWS company picnic. They have a thing they do every summer. I think it was maybe one of the first shows he ever played. He played there at 2 p.m., middle of the day, to all these nerdy Chinese and Indian engineers that had no fucking idea who he was, but he got up there. He did the best he could. It was not the best show in the world, but he made the most of it. And that's really what made me respect him, is the man was willing to get up there and learn how to be a performer in front of, thousands of people. Because I think he had to do some awards show. He knows that part of what you got to do is just get in your reps. He did it, and here he is. So I think this is a great song. There's a lot of just annoying TikTok songs that are maybe hooky and memorable and viral, and they're cool for a meme, but aren't actually good songs. I would say this is actually a good song. Listening to it now, I think it's actually still a damn catchy song. It's a great song. Legitimately great song. Well, I would say this song absolutely holds up. And that's right. It is, I believe, the fastest song to ever go diamond. It went diamond in a year. Diamond is 10 million copies sold. So there you have it. This song holds up. And if you are not a Lil Nas X fan, I don't know what to say. Listen, if you don't like Five Finger Death Punch, Iggy Azalea, Issues, and Lil Nas X, you are not my friend. That's what it comes down to. And if you're not down with my man, DJ Biden, on the ones and twos, if you're not down with my man, DJ Biden, we're not friends. All right, my friends, that does it for this episode of songs that did or didn't hold up. And actually, all these songs did hold up. And if you don't think so, you're a hater.